Hey guys, Chef Jojo with E.C.O. And on this episode of Shift Drink, we're going to talk about how you have to put down one dream to fulfill another. And as always, we're going to talk about this over a drink. Alright, before we jump in, tonight's Shift Drink is Miller High Life. It is one of my favorite beers. My grandfather used to drink this quite a bit. I don't know if you guys know this, but it's the champagne of beers. So, this will be the last shift drink. And the title might be misleading, but it's good. It's good. E.C.O. is going to find its way. We're going to close E.C.O. How about that? We'll start there. But before I jump into why, I need to tell you the beginning. You know, when I had this idea over a decade ago, it's been a decade, or 11 years. We started E.C.O. in 2010. When I say we, it was a friend and I, Matt, decided to create this company. And we're going to create a t-shirt and clothing apparel line that was for chefs. And that was a simple idea that we kind of just came up with and we went with it. And then some other friend came and got involved, Sean, and for different reasons and different parts of life, they stepped out, and then it became 100% a family-owned operation. Not that I wouldn't consider those two family. And my wife Gina and I grabbed it by the reins and took it to where we wanted it to go. All of our kids got involved. Jaden, as you guys know, is the one that does all the sound, the audio, visual, and everything inside all of our shift drinks, inside of all of the Leave It on the Lines. And we have enjoyed every last moment of this process. And we didn't even know how to print a t-shirt. And we just kept trying to figure it out, to do embroidery, to get socks done. And then, who knew that we were going to need to be making masks all the time, down the road. It's been quite the journey. And this is a very emotional time because I think I've been talking about it, the family and I have been talking about it for several weeks, months maybe, about what are we going to do. We have a lot going on inside our personal lives where we're trying to, people are going away to college and, getting ready for what they want to do. And there's a lot happening at my real job. So we just can't do E.C.O. the way that we want to, or we have the passion to do it at the same time. So it's becoming difficult. And we've talked about it for a while, and we decided it's time to put this down, close this dream, to follow the ones that we have now. I think it's part of the journey, part of the process. And man, in talking to you right now, I can really feel it kind of happening, because we got everything ready, and we used to always have to get all the shipping stuff out of the way, organize the garage so we could film the shift drinks, or film a shift drink so we could communicate and tell you guys what we had been thinking or what I wanted to share with you about your journey and going through the culinary world or the restaurant world, whatever you want to call it. I've always wanted to be like this mentor or someone that was just out there. So to help you or give you some insight of what I struggled with or what I thought was difficult, or just give you a different perspective to allow you to kind of reflect on what you wanted to do inside this industry. And man, our industry in the last year and a half has just taken it to the face. I think it's one of the biggest, we're all struggling in different ways. Now that we're starting to reopen, all of my chef friends say that no one's coming to cook. They can't find cooks. They can't find help. So now we're in this huge flux, and everybody's trying to survive, and they thought they were surviving 5 months ago. Now it's a different type of survival. I think when you really think about it, we're all trying to cope and survive and change and adapt. This, for us, is a change that has come very, very bittersweet, but I think it's the right decision for us as a family. As me professionally, I think it's time for me to focus 100 and 200% on my job, which has been interesting because I've always been focused on that, and E.C.O kind of played second fiddle. And now it's not even playing second, it's just third or fourth. And that's not the way I like to do things. That's not who we are. So for all of you that like a good deal, soon you'll see all of our stuff on clearance, all of our stuff on our website. It'll be final, final sales. There's no returns. If it doesn't fit, we're sorry. All of those things we'll put on the website. We have to go through and kind of inventory and upload. So hopefully all of that combines at once. But I've been trying to film just this shift drink for a couple of weeks. And I don't know if we've been avoiding it because this is it. This is us making the decision, drawing a line in the sand, and saying goodbye. But I think goodbye is a little strong. I'm not going to close the YouTube channel. I'm not going to produce any more videos, but if you see these and you have any questions, you can always ask. We'll keep the Instagram and the Facebook page open because a lot of you reach out and you ask questions. And I was just telling somebody a couple of days ago that your questions are what kind of drove the whole process. It allows me to kind of give back in a way that I feel very fortunate. So I just have to thank all of you for supporting us over these last 10 or 11 years and just, saying thank you. I don't know if thank you does it justice, but it means a lot to us when a friend of mine sends me a text that somebody saw him wearing one of our masks in Chicago and he says he watches our shift drinks. Like that, to me, is why we started this. I wanted something that tied our industry together so we could all relate because we all go through those same struggles. And it's pretty amazing that we've had the impact that we've had. I feel very blessed that my wife and my kids all jumped in and my friends all jumped in and said, yeah, we believe in this. And I think it's given me the understanding to get ready for what's next and what's coming for me and all of that stuff. And I'm not saying it, I'm very happy. But I'm also, it's very bittersweet. I'm terribly, emotional in the process because I know that this is it for me on a shift drink. At least if everything goes well. It's a bit of a, no, this is it, guys. So I don't take this decision lightly, and I know that all of you have had major decisions in your life that you have had to make that's going to put you in a better position down the road. Hell, we've even talked about you or staying in a restaurant where you're not finding growth and making sure that you're finding that next step. This is our next step, not only for me as a professional, but for our family, to where they can focus on things that make them happy and fulfilled. And I think we've all pulled a little bit something from E.C.O and the time that we've had it. And I think that's absolutely 100% worth it. It's been amazing. And I just can't thank you enough. So, until next time, cheers. I'm Chef JoJo with E.C.O.